University Entrance Test, or the CUET exam results that witnessed a 100% increase in exam takers in 2023 were declared yesterday. Data released by the National Testing Agency confirmed that the number of candidates who appeared for the examination doubled that of 2022. The UGC chairman M. Jagdish Kumar tweeted that the test that was held in 9 phases between May to June 2023 saw 19.2 lakh examinees as opposed to 9.6 lakh in 2022. CUET topper and Lucknow resident Prabuddh Dubey, who scored 799.64 out of 800, said that the key to his success was his focus for his Class 12 syllabus. English saw the highest number of 100% scorers in terms of subject-wise results. We go across to the topper of CUET, Prabuddh Dubey, who is joining me live right now. Prabuddh Dubey, thank you for taking our time and joining us here at Mirror Now on this Sunday afternoon. Firstly, congratulations for scoring this almost perfect score, 799.64 out of 800. What was your first reaction? Were you expecting this sort of numbers? Were you expecting to be a topper for CUET?
I calculated my raw score and I got 800 out of 800 and that. So yeah, I expected the score, but it was surprising in the end anyways. I hope.
And what was the reaction of your family and friends? Were they also looking forward to you scoring almost 800 on 800?
Not really. My mom and my dad were pretty surprised. My friends kind of expected it because I used to talk to them about all of this, but my parents, they thought it was pretty surprising.
Also, Prabuddh, now tell us what is going to be next for you, because given the fact that not only you, but around 22,000 other students, other examinees have managed to secure a perfect 100 for themselves, the admissions at Delhi University is going to become absolutely difficult. It's going to get only tougher for all the examinees. So what next for you? What have you decided?
So I am planning to go to St. Stephen's. I wanted to do BA program from there. Hopefully, I'll get in since the competition is very high. Let's see. That is what I'm hoping for.
And do you have a plan B?
What?
Do you have a plan
Hello?
B in case you do not get through St. Stephen's, since the admission process has become so difficult now?
There are many colleges that I can go for. Delhi University itself has like so many colleges. So that is what I'm hoping for, but I'll be fine with some other college in DU as well.
So take us through, Prabodh, as to what were the sacrifices that you had to make, because you end up scoring 100% in English, history, political science and economics. So how did you prepare yourself? What were the sacrifices you made? How did you channelize your 24 hours in a day to try and focus on just scoring a perfect score?
All right. Honestly, I don't think I made any sacrifices. I liked the subjects that I had in my class 12th. So I think that was a pretty huge plus point for me. I will not sit here and say that I studied throughout the day because I did not. I just focused on the things that we learned in school, and I just tried to understand the concepts that my teachers were teaching me, and that was basically what I did. Uh, I I think it's a misconception that you need to study throughout the day to score 800 out of 800 or even close to that. I think you can manage to do that just by understanding the concepts and honestly liking the subjects that you are studying. So I think that is pretty important.
But how do you look at students increasingly being able to score to secure 100 on 100? It only just stiffens the competition. and makes the admission process a lot more difficult. And it plays on your psyche as well, because despite scoring so well, if you're not being able to get through the institutions of your choice, it does work as a dampener for you.
Yeah, for sure. If I somehow don't get into Stephens, it would be very surprising for me. I think this is something that our country needs. The infrastructure of our education system needs to improve a lot. There are many people who perform well, but they don't get into the colleges that they want. Not even just those who get 99 or 100, but also those who get 96 or 97 or 95 itself. They also deserve to study where they want to. And I think we as a country need to improve a lot on our infrastructure, educational infrastructure, to reach new heights, because I think that is what we're lacking as a country.
But do you think there is some sense of pressure that plays to be able to secure that 100 and not fall short of maybe 2 to 3 marks to be able to be ranked among the toppers? Do you think that pressure has been started playing a lot more increasingly in the last few years that we have been looking at?
Yeah, that's true. A lot of my friends, even me, in my boards, I got 96.4. And that was pretty good, but not good enough to secure admission into a lot of colleges that I applied for through my board marks. So yeah, it was pretty surprising for me. And a lot of my friends who were getting 95 and 96, they're pretty disappointed, because even with those great marks, you cannot get into the universities that you're hoping for. So it's getting a lot tough, and I think we need to improve the seats that we have in colleges, and we need to focus a lot on our infrastructure.
Elaborate on that a little bit, Prabodh, because when you are saying that the infrastructure needs to improve, do you think there should be a lot more universities? The number of universities should increase, or do you think the number of seats in every university should increase? Or do you think that they should be more accommodative to try and get students who are even a few marks lesser than 100 to be accommodated in the same rank?
Yeah, so honestly, to that question, I think it should be both. The quality of education needs to improve. A lot of colleges, there are colleges like Stephens, which are obviously the top colleges in our country, but there should be other colleges in that same bracket. So that you can accommodate people who got 96, 97, because that is also amazing score. They also deserve to be in the same colleges as students are getting 99 or 100. So to your question, I think it should be
Absolutely.
both
Now, before I
seats as
let
well
go of
as
you, I will have to ask you any word of advice, Prabodha, for all those who want to prepare and perhaps score numbers like you have. Any word of advice?
yeah, I think they should focus on their boards. I think school is still very important. A lot of people in my batch, they thought that board marks would not matter, so they did not study for their boards. But honestly, I think I got such a high number in CUET because I studied throughout the year, and I studied for my boards. I think that is still very important.
Okay, and also tell us, was there anything, any event, any movie, any activity that you thought that you're going to keep it on the back burner before you managed to clear your exam, score well, that now you are going to be able to go ahead and do that? Is there anything in the pipeline that you wanted to do that you haven't done all this while?
So I'm very passionate about watching movies. So since my CVT ended, I've been watching a lot of movies, and I play a lot of sports. So that is something that I was able to do after my CVT and boards ended, because for some we did not play anything or watch movies.
Well, absolutely. It's going to be a pure balance of good numbers, good score, and then, of course, your entertainment through movies and sports. That is going to bring about the best in you. But thank you, Prabodh, for taking our time and joining us. We wish you well, and we hope that you manage to secure yourself a seat in an institution of your choice.
All right, thank you so much, man.